Hello, welcome to your learning channel. Today we are going to study second part of present perfect tense in unit 8. Here we have example sentences. Dave says, "Have you traveled a lot, Jane?" Jane replies, "Yes, I've been to lots of places." Dave, "Really? Have you ever been to China?" Jane, "Yes, I've been to China twice." Then what about India? Jane, "No, I haven't been to India." Here we have explanation, definition of the present perfect tense. When we talk about a period of time that continues from the past until now, we use the present perfect, have been, has been, or have traveled. Here Dave and Jane are talking about the places Jane has visited in her life, which is a period that continues until now. Here we have more examples. Have you ever eaten caviar? We've never had a car. We've never had a car. I don't know what the film is about. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Suzanne really loves that book. Suzanne really loves that book. She's read it 3 times. She's read it 3 times. Now we read this read because this verb is used in the third form in present perfect tense. Here we have example sentence. It's a really boring movie. It's the most boring movie I've ever seen. It's the most boring movie I've ever seen. It means I have ever seen here. I've never been to Canada. I've never been to Canada. Have you been there? Have you been there? These all are used in the present perfect tense. We have read, and here we have more other example sentences for present perfect tense. Let's read and understand the usage of present perfect with these different verbs and expressions. Here, recently, in the last few days, so far since I arrived here. Have you heard anything from Ben recently? Have you heard anything from Ben recently? I've met a lot of people in the last few days. Everything is going well. Now here focus on this example sentence. There haven't been any problems so far. Everything is going well. There haven't been any problems so far. The weather is bad here. The weather is bad here. It's rained every day since I arrived. The weather is bad here. It's rained every day since I arrived. It's good to see you again. It's good to see you again. We haven't seen each other for a long time. It's good to see you again. We haven't seen each other for a long time. In the same way, we use the present perfect with today, this evening, this year, when these periods are not finished at the time of speaking, as we can read these example sentences. I've drunk 4 cups of coffee today. I've drunk 4 cups of coffee today. Have you had a holiday this year? Have you had a holiday this year? I haven't seen Tom this morning. Have you? I haven't seen Tom this morning. Have you? These are all in the present perfect tense with different expressions, adverbs. We say in this C section, we say it's the first time something has happened. For example, first time, second time, third time, fourth time, like this. Dawn is having a driving lessons. Okay, Dawn is having a driving lesson. It's his first lesson. It's his first lesson. Now we say like this. It's the first time he has driven a car. It's the first time he has driven a car. He hasn't driven a car before. He hasn't driven a car before. He has never driven a car before. Here we have more example sentences. You can see on an illustration here. This is the first time I have driven a car. Sarah has lost her passport again. This is the second time. This is the second time this has happened. Sarah has lost her passport again. This is the second time this has happened. Andy is phoning his girlfriend again. It's the third time he has phoned her this evening. Okay, so we have read explanations, definitions, and example sentences of present perfect with different expressions and adverbs. Now we'll try to understand the exercises of this tense here. I have already done these exercises, so let's have a reminder here, revision. You ask people about things they have done, write questions with ever. We'll have to make present perfect example sentences with ever. Ride horse. Now here we have question. Have you ever ridden a horse? Because we use third form of the verb. Have you ever? We have also used ever. Have you ever ridden a horse? B. California. Have you ever been to California? B. California. We'll write as like this. Have you ever been to California? Run marathon. We'll have to make question. Have you ever run a marathon? Have you ever run a marathon? Speak famous person. Have you ever spoken to a famous person? Have you ever spoken to a famous person? Most beautiful place visit. Now, what's the most beautiful place you ever visited? What's the most beautiful place you've ever visited? These all questions are in present perfect. Now, here we have other exercises down below. What's Mark's sister like? I have no idea. I have never met her. I have never met her. Is everything going well? Yes, we haven't had any problems so far. All the answers are in present perfect tense. Are you hungry? Yes, I haven't eaten much today. Yes, I haven't eaten much today. Can you play chess? Can you play chess? Yes, but I haven't played it for ages. Can you play chess? Yes, but I haven't played it for ages. Are you enjoying your holiday? Yes, it's the best holiday I've had for a long time. Are you enjoying your holiday? Yes, it's the best holiday I've had for a long time. What's that book about? What's that book about? I don't know. I haven't read it. I haven't read it. Is Brussels an interesting place? Is Brussels an interesting place? I have no idea. I haven't been there. I have no idea. I haven't been there. I hear your car broke down again yesterday. I hear your car broke down again yesterday. Yes, it's the second time it has happened this month. Yes, it's the second time it has happened this month. Do you like caviar? I don't know. I have never tried. I have never eaten. You can say also, do you like caviar? I don't know. I have never tried it. You can also say, I have never eaten. Mike was late for work again today. Mike was late for work again today. Again. He has been late every day this week. He has been late every day this week. Who's that woman by the door? Who's that woman by the door? I don't know. I haven't seen her before. I don't know. I haven't, or we can also say, I have not seen her before. Here we have other part of exercise of present perfect tense. 8.3. Write 4 sentences about yourself. Use I haven't and choose from the boxes. Here we have phrases, expressions to write with present perfect tense. I haven't used a computer today. We have used this today. I haven't used a computer today. I haven't traveled by bus this week. I haven't traveled by bus this week. I haven't been to the cinema recently. I have not been to the cinema recently. I haven't read a book for ages. I haven't read a book for ages. I have not lost anything this year. I haven't lost anything this year. These all are negative sentences in present perfect tense. Now here we have last part of the exercise here. Read the situations and complete the sentences. Jack is driving a car for the first time. He is very nervous and not sure what to do. It's the first time he has driven a car. Some children at the zoo are looking at a giraffe. They've never seen one before. It's the first time they've seen a giraffe. Okay, so here we have already articles, so we don't need here. It's the first time they have seen a giraffe. Sue is riding a horse. She doesn't look very confident or comfortable. She has never ridden a horse before. She has never ridden a horse before. Joe and Lisa are on holiday in Japan. They've been to Japan once before. This is the second time they have been to Japan. Emily is staying at the Prince Hotel. She stayed there for a few years ago. It's not the first time she has stayed at this hotel. It's not the first time she has stayed at this hotel. Ben is playing tennis for the first time. Ben is playing tennis for the first time. He's a complete beginner. He has never played tennis before. Okay, we have learned exercises of present perfect tense as well on the right page of this book here. I also recommend you to buy this English Grammar in Use by Raymond Murphy for intermediate learners of English. I hope you will get something very useful content from this lesson today. Thank you. Here we have read all the example sentences and explanations for present perfect tense. Thank you. Talk soon.